Do you ever see art and science being compared as opposing academic fields? Are you someone in school right now who's being told that you need to choose between a creative artistic path versus a technical science path? Do you notice a general societal trend of pigeonholing people into either the imaginative creative camp or the logical analytic camp? Well, I do, and I think in some cases it's kind of a problem to view artistic creative fields and scientific STEM fields as mutually exclusive spheres of human experience. I think it's misleading and unhopeful to tell a young person, especially someone who is in school right now, that they need to choose between being either an artsy person or a sciencey person. By categorizing people as either having a creative brain or a logical brain, we're not only way oversimplifying the complexity of human thinking, but also potentially limiting people's perceptions of what they're capable of. Fundamentally, most of us are very curious. We're all trying to understand and figure out the world in some way, whether it's through scientific models or philosophical inquiries. We all need to develop practical skills and problem-solving abilities, whether it's in conducting scientific experimentation or creating a work of art. And we all sometimes have to think outside the box or be creative with our ideas, whether it's with scientific theories or artistic concepts. Historically, we didn't actually always have such a harsh division between art and science as we do now. Many of us are probably familiar with Renaissance artists such as Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. And while people nowadays primarily think of them as artists, they were also considered some of the forefront scientific thinkers of their time. Leonardo, for instance, was known for his accurate cartographic maps, anatomic studies, and engineering inventions, while Michelangelo was also known for his accurate studies and depictions of human anatomy, as well as being one of the most prominent architects in Renaissance Italy. So when I was a kid who liked art, math, and science at the same time, for some reason I was always being told by my teachers, counselors, and family that eventually I would have to choose one thing or another, that I couldn't possibly have a career that involved all of these things. And I was kind of always in a state of conflict throughout all of my school life because of this. And I really hope that somebody who's going through school right now can realize that they really don't have to be. Now, as somebody who works in the architectural design industry, I not only think arts and sciences are related, as a matter of fact, I feel like they're kind of inseparable. When I'm working on a project, I constantly have to consider the practicalities and functional outcomes of my ideas, which not only involves logical and analytical thinking, but it also requires technical knowledge and understanding in things like materials, construction assemblies, and technical standards. While at the same time, I definitely need to engage the imaginative aspect of my thinking in order to create visually interesting spaces and comfortable environments. When it comes to artists, a lot of people seem to have a misconception that they all tend to be emotionally driven and kind of only create works based on instinct and spontaneity. And while some artists are emotionally driven, and while some do seem to create works that look random, most artistic creations actually involve a lot of technical skill. For example, a typical oil painter needs to have a lot of technical knowledge, understanding, and experience in things like preparing paint surfaces, interactions between different binding agents and pigments, effects of different varnishes, drying time of different materials, and many other things. And while inspiration and instinct are sometimes important, most of what artists actually do on a daily basis are generally very systematic and methodical. The museum world also involves a lot of scientific knowledge and understanding. Art historians are always using science to try to understand art, whether it's through imaging techniques to see the underpainting of an artwork or inspecting materials of a particular paint surface to look into a work's past. Conservationists also use a variety of methods to preserve art. As a matter of fact, there are some ARTiculations videos about some of those things. Thanks for watching. I've been wanting to make a video about the intersection of art and science for a long time and was finally inspired to make this video after attending various YouTube EDU panels at VidCon this year, where panelists such as Emily Grassley, Michael Stevens, and Sarah Urst Green talked about the importance of both art and science fields, as well as being a part of the STEAM movement, where we approach learning and education in a more integrated way. So what do you guys think? Do you see art and science as opposing forces, or do you think they could actually work very well together? What other professions can you guys think of where you need both a scientific and creative background? Let me know down below in the comments.